this is a reading for the person with the initials JK. I will have your order number, or the last 4 or 5 of your order number attached to this. Thank you so much. I have been backlogged with energy lately, and I was just not able to get to it in the time that I'd hoped to. But I don't do readings if my energy is not in the space that you need it to be. And so thank you for your patience. It is appreciated. It is recognized. Purple significant. I literally was wearing a black and white shirt and changed to this purple shirt. And this card is coming out at the split and then staying on the bottom here. So peace beyond survival, peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. Card number 11. So you may be seeing a lot of 1111 along your journey that may be significant to you, or the number 11 may be significant to you. Spirit, what do you have for this person, please? Most important thing for them to know right now on their journey for their highest good, to help get them to their highest timeline or keep them in line with their divine soul path. Trust, open your hands, share, let go, joy of life. Music may be important. I was playing music right before I started this, but you can't play music on YouTube without copyright issues. So this is card number 8. We do have the 8-8 portal that is important. That's coming up. It comes up every year. And about now is when I start preparing for that. So we had the 3-3 portal yesterday. Hopefully I'm posting this on March 4th and not on March 5th. But if it's on March 5th, it'll be divine timing regardless. Focusing on joy is going to be super important for you. So this may be a thing that you have not been able to do very much. Dancing. I was listening to a lot of old audios in a Soul Fam chat that I'm a part of, that we were like, there was a lot of dancing going on, and someone had recently shared a research thing that they had found on how dance can combat some very like sad moods that we get sometimes, and that it's one of the most effective things. And one of the things is that anyone can dance. Even if you don't have legs that work, even if you can't walk around anymore, you can dance internally. You can imagine yourself dancing. You can move your body just a little bit if you're able to, or tap your finger. You can have your finger dance, right? So you can have your head dance, like Night at the Roxbury, right? Maybe that's dating me a little bit too much. I am 38 years old, so there's a lot of energies that are wanting to connect with you. Cities of light. So these being other types of star beings, other types of past versions of you, past life individuals that are still in the spiritual realm, here to help you on your cosmic team, on your ancestor team, on your past life teams. We have all sorts of these levels of energies that come around and help us. This Cities of Light card, what's popping out is the energy that's standing here trying to like point you down the way to the path up the mountain. So you see that energy there that's like, hey, come this way. This is the path right here. And it's going to take you up the mountain. There's a lot of like, misty, starry, beautiful stuff going on up there. Unique expression, again, joyfulness coming out on this card too. Creation, unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. Card number 6. Oh, this one was 10. I put these down as 10-8 next to each other. 1008, 108. Always reminds me of Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, the elephant god in the Hindu religion. He who removes obstacles from your path to help you get up that mountain. Joy is going to be that. Oops, that must be a message for me too. Like keep in the joy page and create something new. This could be a new song. Like this morning I was singing to this Soul Fam group some silly little song that Spirit had come to my mind. That is creation. Also, we can create in many different ways. We can just draw. You can do automatic writing. That may be something that Spirit is wanting to come forward to you with, is for you to try something called automatic writing. And that looks different for different people. You're welcome to go and search what that is. For me, it looks like placing my pen down on the paper just ever so lightly, and then taking some deep breaths and just allowing Spirit to move that. Some people will they'll actually draw like words or shapes or like an actual piece of art with it. Others will connect the lines in between and create an intuitive drawing. There's a variety of different things that you can get from it. Some people are just drawing and they're getting a message as their pen moves, and something is being brought into their mind as their pen is moving. So you can see that working in the real 3D world. When people are doodling while they're in class, right? They're listening and learning a message, but they have to be doodling. Something has to be moving for them. So this may be something that you're being called to do because maybe you're someone that's having a hard time with meditation or with communicating with your guides, or like it just seems so taxing to sit down and connect with spirit. And so you may be called to do something like automatic writing. I am feeling that very strongly for you. Just, to be clear in my message that I'm delivering. But for anyone else that's watching this, that is not the person that purchased this reading, you were brought here for a reason. What's going down on the ground there, Spirit? 11. Okay, so we have the 11 card with the lion on it, and then now we have one with dolphins on it and a triangle. It's card number 11. It says realign beyond polarity, higher self-expression. So expression coming out again, creation, expression, collapse old timelines. So there are some choices that you're being asked to make to get you more down the path. So there are some cycles that you keep repeating, that you know what these cycles are, and you keep allowing them to happen. Sometimes they come in with a new face, but the same old. And you ask yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Because you're not closing the doors. Because you're not saying, that's not my path, that's not my path, that's not my path, that's not my path. You're not closing those doors and saying, no, thank you. And then walking the path that you actually know is for you. So you're being asked to collapse old timelines by shutting some doors. So you may be involved in some relationships that need to be closed out. And if you do not close them out, whether this is a work situation, a romantic situation, if this is a friendship situation or a family member situation that you need to release, not cut, not say, a lot of the time you don't even have to say anything. You energetically release it. Don't do cord cuttings. You want to cut like that? Prepare to be cut like that. So you reap what you sow. But gently releasing that down the line, and then making sure that if someone wants to be in your life, that they actually have to put effort in. And if they're not willing to put in the effort, then you've got to release them. Otherwise, you're just banging your head against a brick wall and like being like, oh, but I got to learn my lesson. Okay, your lesson is to stop banging your head against the brick wall, please. Please stop doing that. That's not healthy for you. And so that's how you collapse old timelines, is by making these choices to no longer walk that path anymore, to no longer, to learn that lesson and say, I acknowledge my accountability, my responsibility in that situation. I acknowledge what I need to do differently. I don't need to blame somebody else. Yes, they are responsible for their own free will choices, but I just need to focus on me and my path and where I need to go. So realigning yourself, seeing where the polarities are in your life, and saying, okay, if this is happening over here, then to balance that out, I likely need to do something over here to kind of bring that back into alignment. And if you can't quite go all the way over here, then just starting to shift yourself back into that alignment. Higher self-expression. Yeah. So your higher self is wanting to express itself to you. That might be part of the automatic writing as well, helping to download some of these messages for yourself. We have another dolphin card wrapping right back into that joyfulness and that joyfulness and creation. Here we have play. It's okay to relax, smile again, and share your flow. So dolphins coming up twice in a row, card number 9. There's rainbow going on there, Blu-ray being the next one. They're very heavy on this joyfulness that needs to happen. You may be really heavily bombarded with a lot of stressors in your life. You cannot expect to go through your ascension process if you don't have joy also in your life, if you're not seeking out ways to bring in more joy, even when the storm is all around you. So we have the higher self-expression. On this dolphin card, going on to the Blu-ray Beings card, it says direct divine expression, bridge between dimensions. That brings me right back to the Cities of Light card, reiterating that yes, there are energies that are trying to get into contact with you. Different types of star beings, different types of past life energies that you've been involved with, different versions of your higher self. Yes, you have more than one higher self. You have a highest self and you have many versions of your higher self. So just taking time, I'm just hearing over and over again, take time, please, to connect. Do not only look to other people to bring those messages in. It's time for you to bring those messages in. It's time for you to do this. And I was talking about storms, and we have the tower there at the split, which to me is confirming that, yeah, there's a lot of storms going on around you, but hold on. Like Wilson Phillips coming in. Hold on for one more day. Because joyfulness, happiness, reasons to celebrate are coming. What else do you have, Spirit, for this individual, please? Yeah, so the polarities need to come into balance, so realigning. Ooh, all right. Okay, so Temperance coming out. This is also an Archangel Michael card for me. This is one that comes out as an Archangel Michael card number 14 in the tarot. Balance being the main word that comes out here. Peace, patience, moderation, inner calm, soulmates. So this also going back to like you have some past life soulmates, not necessarily romantic, okay? Like soulmates is such a term that is misused over and over, or siloed into just one thing. But there's many types of soulmates out there, just like there's many types of humans out there. Then they play different roles in your life. So you may have some individuals that are, or energies that are coming forward, trying to contact you there. Okay. There's a lot of lying to yourself that you're doing. A lot of lying about what it is that you want in life. Like you're not quite being totally honest with the things that you desire. And that's because you're a little wishy-washy, a little flip-floppy on these things. It's sending mixed messages to the universe of what it is that you actually want. So you're going to have strength in overcoming that, but you do have the ability to do that. Right ear ringing for me, which says this is important. This is what's really like putting off some of your good luck, okay? And if you're one that's like looking for a partner that or is looking for a best friend, like a different type of like connection with a soulmate, like a deeper connection, this is the kind of stuff that's blocking that, because we have soulmates on this card here, and then we have the balance needs to come into play, and then on this Wheel of Fortune we also have the word soulmate on there as well, right up in that middle section. So until there is more balance in your life, more joy coming in, more you're putting yourself more into alignment energetically, you're going to continue to see these storms around you, and the storms will still be there. It's how peaceful you can be in the storm that is what you learn on this journey. Especially if you take a warrior path. That's one of the paths that I've taken, is like this I go and I assist with the overcoming of the negative energies on this earth. And when you go on a path that's like that, where you're doing light work out there with people, and you're of service to others, and sometimes even deeper than that, and you start working into the spiritual realm as well, where you don't get a lot of sorry, I had a call come in, where you don't get a lot of pats on the back. Then that is where that's where sometimes like you'll always see the storms continue to come in, just like that call coming in. Like you have that interruption, but all the same, like you've got to keep going and stay balanced and not lose your focus and get right back on track. Like, you know, what that call was, and that it's one that I do need to take. We can just realign and go, you know what, that call is still going to be there. in a few more minutes. You know, I can finish what it is that I'm doing. I can continue to be focused on what it is that I desire. So that, yes, focus. They are asking you to stay a little bit more focused on your path. This is what's going to bring in this divine feeling of love, both spiritually and also in the physical realm. So if you are in like a relationship that you're wishing had a little bit more like spice or passion to it, or things just don't seem to be flowing very well, or your relationship sector in general is like not working well. I just feel like that's kind of one of those things that your mind is on a little bit. You can realign that all from just you, from what it is that you do and the choices that you make. And sometimes that's energetically releasing people. There is a little bit of quick action that they are asking you to take in this, because you are at this point where it's become very overwhelming with the storms that are brewing around you, and that kind of like that inability to find that peace. And maybe you found that was a major hurdle that you've been walking through just in the last couple of weeks since you ordered this reading. So yes, overall, I'm going to end this out with balance again. So we had the Temperance card saying balance, and the Two of Pentacles. So balance is going to be extremely important to integrate into your life. They would like me to pull an Archangel's card. Metatron, Divine Intelligence on the bottom. Faith, Raziel. Gotta have faith. Serenity, balance, serenity, that calmness. Shamael. Shamael says, Shamael brings you peace of mind, one of the great angelic gifts. It is from the state of serenity that you can always feel the abundance of the source providing for you, as it always will. Serenity means that we offer our challenges to God, for the divine will always bring us a resolution in the form of the miraculous. Allow yourself to develop visionary faith in the ideal of serenity, instead of blindly following the ego paradigms that lead you to challenge or storms. Serenity is our natural state of mind when we yield to grace, and so chant Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So Hung. To bring the elements of your being into the beauty of this serenity experience. Just like the exquisite energy of the Taj Mahal, our love for the serene in life will last forever. I hope that this is helpful for you and that you find all the peace that you need.